Well, hello and welcome to the Daily Atheist Morning Show. I'm your host, the amazing Super Chris. Thank you for joining me today. There we go. Guess what? It's Paganmas. Paganmas, the day little baby pagan was born. We're going to have a bit of a fun one, I hope. I always hope, but today it's going to be extra fun. We got a new group of people coming in from another stream. They should be joining us shortly from the whole Purple Rhymes with Orange holiday special stream. So they'll be joining us, hopefully. Godless Scummer. Wow, I haven't seen you in so many moons. Where have you been hiding? I thought I was going to see you on like a milk carton somewhere. Good morning, Godless Scummer. Thank you for joining us today. Wow. So we're going to talk about some interesting things today because, you know, it's that day. You know, it's the day. I've got an interesting poll coming up. We're going to watch my video that has proven to be quite controversial so far. And I've also got one of my favoriteest videos concerning, Christmas relics. Christmas relics. We're going to get to that in just a moment.
Is your humble parish tired of constant litigation, drained by bloodthirsty lawyers sucking the collection plate dry? Well, finally, no more threats of jail time and public humiliation. Try Father Flanagan's line of inflatable altar boys. Cute little fellas, eyes and mouth wide with surprise, complete with lifelike tears. Father Flanagan's line of inflatable altar boys, coming to a Walmart near you.
Excellent. So good morning. Thank you for that. I want to mention to anybody who got here through the normal means and you didn't get here through the big purple Rhymes with Orange stream and you want to get in that list, the very top link in my show, if you'll click that, it'll just reload this show in the playlist. Okay, if you're not watching in the playlist, click the very top link and it will reload the show in the playlist, and after my show it'll carry you on to someone else. Also, I've got a timer set every 15 minutes. It should post a link again back to this show. So if you're not in the playlist, click the playlist and then you'll catch the rest of you don't have to go looking for it. Okay, my friends, mon ami. So good morning, everyone. Man, some faces I haven't seen in a long time and at all ever. Good morning. What the beck? Thank you for joining. Is Orla here? Orla Seraph. Good morning, Orla. How are you doing? Good morning. Nice to have you. You got to know I've been really nice. I haven't called anybody a stupid head or a dummy in at least 2 shows. At least. You'd be proud of me. I'm getting better. Purple Rhymes with Orange, good morning. Thank you very much for this stream and for shilling it and for getting people here. Go to bed. Go to bed. I've got it covered. Listen, I tell you what, when people click the link, I will shill the show throughout. You don't have to worry. I will do everything I can to make sure that the people who are watching my show get upon to the next stream. I've got a link in the very top of my YouTube description. Click that link. It will take you back to this video in the playlist. Okay, so if you got here and you're not in the playlist, click the link. It'll put you in the playlist. Also, every 15 minutes, I'll have a timer going, so don't worry. Purple, go to bed. Hugs. Go to bed. Thank you for all you've done. So good morning. Good morning and happy holidays to everyone. I want to do this real quick. Merry Christmas. Blessed be he. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas day. I hope you and your family get the best blessings that your God can offer. So good morning. Thank you to everyone. If Christmas isn't your deal, happy holidays, happy solstice, happy Hanukkah, happy, whatever works for you. Festivus for the rest of us. So good morning to everybody. The important thing is that whatever your holiday is, you're enjoying it, you're having fun, you're safe, and you're with family if you like your family. Good morning, Dane. Darklight. Thank you for joining us. Skunks and Punk. Skunks. Me and Skunks go all the way back to like 3:30 this morning. Yes, let me just make sure I think I've gotten a lot of folk here. All you wonderful people, thank you for joining us. Scott Duke, thank you for joining me this morning. Says, I've been trying to get Chris to say happy birthday. Is it Scott Duke's birthday? Wow. Happy birthday, Scott. Let me ask you a question. How many spankings do you get today? Have you said? Oh, that scared me. Didn't scare me. I ain't scared. Stephanie Helms, good morning. Thank you for subscribing, Stephanie. I was watching the last show or your show early this morning, and I was like, it's me. Hello. And Stephanie's like, I don't know who that guy is. Lock the doors, kick him out. Anyway, good morning, Stephanie. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your show this morning and being part of Purple Stream. You guys did a great job. All of you. Dr. Ben, if you're watching, if you're creeping on me, Dr. Ben, are you there, Dr. Ben? Good morning. Thank you for joining me. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. I thought I heard a subscriber earlier. Let me make sure it wasn't something else. Okay, good. Live chat, making sure my live chat. So good morning, everyone. Thank you all for joining me. As usual, I have a poll going on. Let me say hello, continue saying hello to everybody. Vic, awesome. Hugs. Derek Cruz, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Merry Christmas. I see you said Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. John McCann, Merry Godless Christmas to you as well. Merry Paganmas. Merry Soul Invictus. Merry whatever. Get your stiffy going on. I dig it. Good morning, Drinkwater. And of course, John McCann. Donald Trump's 34 conviction says, pass that this way. Oh, I see. Yes. Look at the trees. Hail Santa Christ. Santa Christ. Hooked on Phonics worked for me. It's okay. So good morning, everyone. Thank you all for joining us. Merry Christmas to you. Happy holidays. Happy Paganmas. Happy Baby Jesus Day. However it works. Whatever. Thank you for joining me. I have a poll. Let me get the poll go up in here. As you know, we always take our polls very seriously here in this bitch, I believe is the proper vernacular. Let me get our poll going. I don't need that anymore. Okay, here we go. Here is the poll. The question of the day is, my friends, let me share the screen with you so you can see. If baby Jesus could pick his own birthday party theme, what would it be? Would it be the manger, petting zoo, and sacrificial burn pit? Would it be guess who is my real dad, pin the pecker on the Papa Party? Would it be Virgin Mary's treasure hunt, find the hymen? Or would it be Shepherds and Sheep's version of spin the bottle? Just, I'm going to post a link down here. If you happen, I'm going to go know this. Let's do that. If you happen to have an option that you think is probably better, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me post the link here for you, my friends, my dear close friends. My dear close friends. That's a Babylon 5 for those nerds. Can you tell me who on Babylon 5? Sean can. Good morning, Sean Alexander. I bet you can do it. My dear close friends. Merry Mythmas and happy holidays to you as well. I'm still calling you ID10T. Idiot Test says Jesus in Margaritaville with Jimmy Buffett and friends. There you go. That's fantastic. Define celebrate. Celebrate. Dance to the music. That's okay. Let me know if you need anything else. Thank you. Scott. Got Londo Malari. Look at you, godless scummer, stepping up right out of the chat. That's fantastic. You are, it has been such a long time since we've seen Babylon 5. But, it's a good show. I dig it. There we go. I had to go back in time to see the, yes. Thank you for subscribing, Tsunami. Good morning. Thank you for being here this morning. Hugs. Paul Kamish, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy Paganmas, Hanukkah, whatever, twist your nipple. I'm glad to see all of you wonderful people here. So as you know, oh, damn, did I post a link? Let me post a link so you people can vote. The question again is for those of you who are just now joining us. The question of the day, our poll, is if baby Jesus could pick his own birthday party theme, what would that theme be? And the options are the manger, petting zoo, and sacrificial burn pit. That one is coming in second place so far. Let me go here. Oh, you can see it. Guess who my real dad is? I can do this. Guess who my real dad is? Pin the pecker on the papa. Or Number 3, so far, pin the pepper. I did it to myself. Damn it. Pin the pecker on the Papa Party is leading our poll with 53% of the vote. Yes, make sure you got to. And then, of course, number 3 on the list is Virgin Mary's treasure hunt, find the hymen. I'm going now. And then, of course, number 4 on our list is shepherd and sheep version of spin the bottle. Romance is in the air. Okay, so let's go back to me. If you happen to have a different option, of course, something else you think, let us know in the chat. I'm going to read you some of the comments because they're good. One of them says, find the incredible ghost baby. You could pin the diaper. Pin the foreskin. Remove the foreskin. What happened to my monitor? Don't be doing that on me now. I am going to beat this monitor with a stick. Godless Scummer, thank you for the £2 super chat. It says, I was just watching Babylon 5 a few minutes ago. Oh, I love Babylon 5. I find the first season kind of hard to get through, but a must, especially for certain episodes. You got to get through it. It's a little, but man, after you get through that first season and you go on, of course, I'm an actor and I really appreciate Michael O'Hare and his sacrifices and his circumstances and all that. So if you guys who don't know what we're talking about, just be aware. Me and Godless Scummer, we're there. He's picking up what I'm putting down. Thank you for the super chat very much. I actually have, for the first time, I have a super chat goal thing. I don't know if it's going to work. It's the first time I've ever done it. And the deal is if I get 10 super chats, I will actually go get Jack, Captain Jack, Handsome Jack, our little dog who never makes it on the live screen. And I will go get him and I will bring him in here and we will have a few moments at the end of the show with Captain Jack before we switch over to the next stream. Just saying. So if I can get, it doesn't matter. I don't think it shouldn't matter how big the super chats are. I don't know why it says that one should have worked. Anyway, but if we get 10 of them, I'll go to the thing. I'll get Captain Jack and he'll be all, what the hell's going on? I promise not to put the hat on him. That'd just be too traumatic for everybody involved. So good morning. Thank you very much, Godless Scummer, for the £2 super chat. I appreciate you. Greg S says, oh man, there's so many genuinely great, hilarious questions regarding holy water and its potential property. Oh, that's a good one. I missed it. We could do that for Easter. I got lots of good Easter, good Easter. Good morning, Hank. How are you doing? Merry Christmas, he says. Thank you for joining us. The Kentucky Atheist. The timer ended on the goal already. Did it? Damn it. Okay, all right. Peep this, my homies. I'll do this. 9 super. I can't do 10. Okay, I'll do another 10, and it's just any color, and then set a timer 2 hours. Oh, it wouldn't for some reason. Okay, and we'll go. I'll show Captain Jack. That's my dog. For people who are not familiar, it's nothing special. On the live stream. There we go. That's my first little goal thing. But let's see what happens. I tried it earlier and it wouldn't do the thing. Let's start the goal. Let's go start goal. Oh, it worked that time. Wow. Okay, cool. All right, so we've already got 1. So we'll, I'll go get Jack if we get 9 more on the goal. If it says 9 more, we'll do the thing. Thank you for that. I'm a newbie. Wake and bake. Yes, obviously I did. So good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I want to say, I want to show you, let's see how many, we got some in the 40s people here. So we got some new peeps. I'd like to inform you of something that I didn't know. I want to get this into your brain early, my friends. Early, I want to get this into your brain on Christmas Day. I didn't know this myself. You may not have known this yourself. But this, if you did not know this, you're going to go, oh, wow. If you didn't know it, you're going to go, I knew that. But if you didn't know it, you're going to go, wow. Okay, check this out. Here we go. Are you ready? You're not going to believe this. I didn't believe it. But, I mean, I was completely blown away whenever I heard it. I was like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. Jesus was a Jew, and as such, he was circumcised 8 days after his birth, and guess what? You guessed it. They claim to have the actual foreskin of baby Jesus. Well, 5 or 6 different churches each claim to have the actual foreskin of baby Jesus. But surely one of them is bound to be authentic, right? And I'm sure they put... And I'm sure they put it on display from time to time, as Catholic folk are wont to do. So you can probably even go look at the dick flesh of your holy savior if you want to. So, in case you, good morning, John Darwin. Thank you for subscribing. Much appreciate you. So, in case you didn't know, Jesus was circumcised 8 days after his birth, and they claim to have the foreskin of baby Jesus in, I think, 6 separate churches. I mean, we joke around, it's like 12. We always making jokes, right? But I think legitimately 6 different churches claim to have the actual and legitimate, real, true foreskin. Now, I got to be careful if I say that too often, because, you know, this holy stuff, if you say religious stuff on the channel too much, it gets your channel demonetized. So if you talk about your holy Lord's phallus flesh, then for some reason they demonetize your channel. I don't know why. I don't understand. It boggles my brain. So how much? Hey, Sean Alexander asks a perfectly legitimate question. How many foreskins did he have? Was he like an echidna where he had if you know, you know, right? It's good shit. Because they got 4. Good morning, Donald Trump's convictions. 34 convictions. Thank you for joining me. Let's see here. All right, you guys are awesome. Drink water. And the Word was made flesh and dwelt among us. And we beheld his glory, the glory as of the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth. I was just fixing to say that exact thing. Just took the words right out of my mouth. But instead, I talked about his foreskin. Just saying. John Darwin, wishing all a Merry Christmas. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas, Happy Holy Days, Happy Holidays, Happy Holidays, Happy Paganmas. You do, you boo, whatever. I'm going to try to keep up with the chat as best I can today. It's not looking good, but I'll do what I can. Thank you all for joining us. And if you're coming over from Purple Rhymes with Oranges stream from Dr. Dan and all that, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you get more of our craziness as we do the thing at the place. Kentucky Atheist says the Vatican has several of these holy artifacts. His blood, his foreskin, wood from the cross they keep in these magic amulet type things. That is you know, Kentucky Atheist, you are awesome. I enjoy it so much whenever, because you bring wisdom and knowledge to the channel. I appreciate you. Actually, I have a video prepped and ready to go that's going to talk about some of those very things. I just wanted to give it a little minute for the thing to stew and all that, you know, let the show go. I've also got, Dave distracted me on purpose. I saw that. But my brain's strong. I have strong brain. What was I talking about? Anyway, so I have a video about holy relics and whatnot coming up. Now, you already saw the little one about the you know. And the question was also about how many. It's not a matter of how many, or let me stop myself. It may not be a matter of how many. It may be a matter of how big it was. You know, I mean, he is the holy of the holiest. Right, so surely he had a schlong. Right? I mean, I'm just saying. Just you would expect, right? So his baby Jesus' foreskin probably looked like one of those inside of a tire that they pull out the tire tube. I'm a bad man. That's why I'm going to hell, or at least that's why this video's not getting monetized. So. Idiot Test says up in smoke, that's where my money goes. Yeah, it's truth. Avoid Rick Simpson oil. Eesh, it's too much. Hey, I like the ducks. Thank you all for the ducks. I am the duck of atheism. I was going to be the chin of atheism. I was like, oh, look at this chin. Is this not the sexy chin of atheism? And then my wife made me covered up with a beard, and now you can't see it. Viclit, I switched the Patreon over to a member thing. Yeah, because I have some Patreon, and I'm gonna work on that, but it's mostly members now. It's same though. But thank you for that. That's awesome. The Kentucky Atheist says they almost immediately demonetized my Christmas video as well. Yeah, and you'll notice, my friend, mon ami, let me watch my mic here. Ooh, sometimes I burn hot. You'll notice that I try not to like swear too much or none of that business, just generally, occasionally I'll tell somebody to piss off or whatever. But good morning, Ned McCran. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the damnation, fellow burners. Oh, by the way, guys, we're almost to 3,300 subscribers. We may have hit 3,300 subscribers. We hit 3,000 subscribers Friday after the show. We're growing like weed or plague or rash. 3,306. Okay. We hit 33 and then just kept going. Good morning. Wow. Thanks for all the subscribers. That's fantastic. We're doing great. Yeah, that's awesome. I have got something here I want to show you guys today. Let's see. Okay, we're about halfway into the first hour. Because we got the chat that'll drive us a little ways, especially once we talk about this. Left-handed Jedi is trying. He wants to see Jack, I think. Left-handed Jedi, thank you very much for the $5 super chat. It says the scene where Mr. Morton asks Veer what he wants is classic. Oh, is it not? I will look up and I will. Oh, I love that. I love that. I may have to go watch that show again. It would be a very hard sell on the wife. Although the wife has come a long way in science fiction, and she really does. She did enjoy the rest of the show. There were just circumstances beyond her control that made the first season of her first experience with Babylon 5 most unfortunate. And she'd rather be drugged through a mesquite bush than watch that again. I'm just saying, it'd be a tough sell. Wow. Good morning, Paul Camish. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Paul says, I'm currently seeking legal advice for my refund. However, my solicitor tells me it's fraud. Anyone know a good solicitor? I do. Have you seen Ollie? My dog, Ollie, he's also an engineer. If you look, you'll see his solicitor's photograph here in just a moment where he's wearing his tie. It's coming up in just a second, in fact. There he is, professional, ready to go. Ollie T. Dog, Esquire, at your service. We're having cards made up. Thank you, Paul Camish, very much for the £10 super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you. And Jack doesn't know what may happen if we reach actually 10 super chat. He doesn't know. The wife has probably heard and she's like, what's going on with my dog? I would drag the wife in here and put her on the camera, but man, that'd be like trying to put a wet noodle up a bobcat's ass. That'd be hard, and I would not walk away unscathed. I would not. So just thought I'd throw that out there. So good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Paul, for the super chats. Like I say, if you want to let me know if you want to get involved. He's a great lawyer and impartial. He's impartial. All it takes is any kind of food product. He's very food motivated. Cheap. Good morning, Ivy Chan. Thank you for joining us over here on the channel. Welcome to the damnation. I am the amazing Super Chris Mallard. This is the Daily Atheist Morning Show. I host the show Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern till 11 a.m. Thank you for subscribing. Donald, you've become a member. Well, thank you, Donald Trump's 34 convictions. I much appreciate you. Wow, thank you. Captain Jack K9 Esquire. Yes, Captain Jack. Captain Jack is the one who's going to hopefully make it on the show today. Thank you all for your support on the Daily Atheist, and welcome to all you people from the other stream. As my channel gets going more and more, it's really hard to keep up with the chat, so I'm doing the best I can. I thank you all very much. So Greg S., good morning. Thank you for joining us. Greg S. says, wait. Left-handed Jedi says, pardon me, in order. Back it up, Greg S. Left-handed Jedi says, herding cats is nothing compared to managing domestic bliss. Ah, truth. Yeah. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I am. Happy wife. Oh. Adopt a dog, save a life, do the thing. So now back to Greg S. 1,000 apologies. Says, it's really an absurd question. People can celebrate literally anything. They could celebrate being excluded from Christmas if they wanted to. That's a good point. That's great. It's like a Left-Handed Jedi's, what was it? Oh, what you had a catchy name for it. It's where people think that you deserve eternal punishment for such a small lifetime, that you've spent. By the flip of that, they think they deserve eternal bliss for such a small time. It's kind of these people here, right? Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I have a video here I'm going to get into in just a moment. Jeremiah 20 verse 9. Thank you for joining us, all you wonderful people. Chris Mallard, who's that, Jack? Oh, that's me. Blessed be he. You celebrate materialism. Maybe. Drink water says, even atheists can celebrate Christmas. God made the world for everybody to enjoy. That was probably the way the Christians thought about it when they were taking those. They're like, that's a good way to celebrate. To hell with this, like, eating grass in a manger shit with some sheep. Let's go get a tree. That's cool. Let's do that. I mean, that's God's tree, right? That's probably how they just... The first appropriation. Thank you, Paul Camish, for $5 or £5. I don't want to insult your currency. £5 super chat, Captain Jack. It is. Use this $5 or £5 for some treats as down payment. Yes. I see what you're saying. Yes, as a Captain Jack and his Ollie and Captain Jack. True enough. Oh wow, they're a team now. Now they're a legal team. They're probably making more money than I am. How's that work? Already. Good morning. Thank you, Paul. Paul says, Captain Jack, it is. Use the £5 for some treats as a down payment. I will let him know as a retainer. You've retained his services. The look of confusion on his face equals mine as well sometimes. Thank you very much, sir. Pierce McCoo. Pierce McCoo. Thank you for joining us. Pierce says, God made Christmas for everyone to enjoy. The infinite torture comes later. Yes, it does. Mark Reed, good morning. How are you doing, Mark? Thank you for joining us. Don't you have a stream later? I do believe you have a stream later, don't you? I do believe. So for those of you who are here, thank you for joining me. Now, some of you are coming from Purple Rhymes with Orange's stream. That's fantastic. I love me some Purple Rhymes with Orange. We're doing a stream. So if you're an atheist person or somebody out there, anybody really, you can be anybody, and you're alone for the holidays and you want to sit here and watch and chat with somebody, you got a live stream to do it with, and that's what we're part of, and that's cool. Now, if you got here through the playlist, that's awesome. Ignore what I'm about to say. However, if you're somebody who got here through like a browse or you're a regular on my repeat offender in my chat, there's a link you can click at the very top of the description of the video, and all it'll do is bring you back to my show, but within their playlist. That way you can, after my show, you'll automatically get shuffled over. I've already got it set to transfer anybody who isn't part of the playlist to their show directly, but if you do that, it won't put you in the playlist. It'll just put you in that show, and at the end of that show, you'll be subject to whatever random. But if you click the link at the top, it'll put you back to my show in the playlist, and you're good to go. So there'll also be a timer that goes by every 15 minutes to do the thing. So click on that if you want to. And like I said, it won't take you away from me. What it'll do is refresh your show in the playlist, so you get to do the thing at the place with the people later after I'm done doing the thing for you. Okay? Awesome sauce. You guys are awesome. Thank you all for joining here. I appreciate you. Look at the trees. Yeah, a lot of cool people. Ivy says there's no one I know here. So hello, I am Ivy. I make silly videos, trans ally, and 5th generation atheist, and also anime. I very early it was crazy early for me, got to see some of Ivy's work. Very cute. I didn't quite catch the anime thing. but I dig it. I appreciate it. My younger brother's big into the anime. I dig it very much. Here's a good one. Denora Balde. Just subscribe. Good morning. I hope I said your name right. Thank you for joining me. Deep State Annex. Thank you for joining us this morning. A friend of the Purples. She is awesome. Yes. Purple is awesome. You know, also for you guys who are new here, I want to tell you that my staff down here, this is my staff. They help me run the show. That's Daisy, and you'll see them crank along. They are my staff. Daisy's a sound operator. Ollie there, he is the computer engineer, and now suddenly an English litigant. This is Sadie. She's our camera operator. She's the one that makes sure I'm zooming in and zooming out properly during the show. That's her without the hood on, so you can see the demon horns. This is Bailey, the script supervisor. She's a wonderful puppy dog. She's very, very strict on me. Jack, this is Jack. He's the one who never makes it onto the stream. If we get 10 super chats today, I will go drag Jack into the stream. And then, of course, Daisy. Daisy's wonderful. Daisy's our sound operator. She keeps me sounding nice. And then Ollie, once again. So good morning, everyone. Welcome. Enjoy my team. There they are. And then here in just a second, we're going to run a little video talking about relics and all that fun stuff. Now, before we get too far along from it, I got a poll I like to do every morning. It's a really big poll. I have a big poll. I'm naughty. I'm a naughty Chris. I am. So Drinkwater says, what is POTUS? Never mind. I'll look it up. Look at the trees. Oh, Cowboy Bebop. That's good. Oh, yeah. Cowboy Bebop. That's good stuff. Good morning, Maya. Thank you for joining me. I hope I said your name right there, Denora. Welcome. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to everyone who does those things. Happy Helimas, happy holidays, happy Festivus, Paganmas. You go do that voodoo that you do so well. Now, on with our poll. I'm going to, here's the poll question. The poll question of the day is, if baby Jesus could pick his own birthday party theme, what would it be? Okay, the options are, let me refresh our poll, see how we're doing so far. And I'll post a link for those of you who have not voted. Now, we take our polls very seriously around here. If you have not voted, please go do so. I will post a link so you can go vote. Okay, as you'll notice, there's a timer that just ran that says Chris Mallard, and that timer is a link back to this show, so you can stay in Purple's thing. Oh, thank you very much, Left-Handed Jedi. Donated $2 through super chat and says no one ever returns from Zahadum. Oh, now I'm absolutely gonna have to go. You know, I have to say, one of the best orators I think ever, just the most fantastic orator is Bruce Boxleitner. If you watch him go be like as he's working up to be the president and all these wonderful speeches, man, that guy was just fantastic. Love me some Bruce Boxleitner, man. I tell you what, if you're watching, just know you kind of motivated me whenever it came to part of my acting and all that business. So I just thought I'd throw that. So there's that link. I want to also, you got the link for the poll. So let me refresh the poll. So far, we have got 23 votes. The options again are, pardon me. If baby Jesus could pick his own birthday party theme, what would it be? Thank you very much for that super chat, by the way. No one ever leaves or returns from Zahudum. That's good shit. The manger, petting Zeus, and sacrificial burning pit. That's my favorite. That's my favorite. Number 2 option is guess who my real dad is. Pin the pecker on the Papa Party. That's currently leading with 52% of the vote. Number 3, which birthday theme baby Jesus would have if he was born now would be Virgin Mary's treasure hunt. Find the hymen. I dig it. And of course, number 4, the option number 4 is Shepherds and Sheep's version of Spin the Bottle. I really think that's romantic. And that one's it's coming in last with only 4% of the vote. So there we go. Makes me sad. Makes me sad, damn it. I'm sad now. Now I am sad. So I throw that out there. Me and my little button thing need to work together. Demolished Doctrine, good morning. Richard Madsen, thank you for joining us. Peace and respect. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Paganmas day. I've got, like I said, a video to work on. Sang-Ji, thank you for joining us today. Nice to have you this morning. Sang-Ji says, Marivos, Joseph, you are not the father. Probably not. Robin Webster just subscribed. Good morning, Robin Webster. Thank you for joining us here on the Daily Atheist Morning Show. Great to have you. So let me do a thing real quick. We're running a little bit hot this morning because we got a lot going on. So I'm going to post this link to the poll. We take our polls very seriously again. Go vote. Let us know what you think. I'm going to run a quick thing and fill up my coffee cup. Don't go nowhere. Hold on. Check this out. Peep this, my homies. Watch this. Ooh, which one should I do for you? Yeah.
Hello all, Chris Mallard here, atheist extraordinaire, host of the Daily Atheist Morning Show, and currently burning in hell. Oh, don't worry about me, I'm not dead. I'm just down here for the annual Christmas party. I mean, annual Solstice Awards party. The Dark One, or Lucy as he is affectionately known, is personally handing out the awards. Aaron Ra is getting the award for the most souls brought down by evolution for his African fossil hunt, and Matt Dillahunty has won the Golden Phallus Award for being a dick to the most Christians. Oh wait, it's the Golden Fallacy Award for the confusing the most Christians. Easy mistake to make. To top it off, Seth Andrews has lent his voice to the Gregorian chants this year. It's delightfully hellish. Gotta run. I hope you all had a happy Thanksgiving, if you're into that sort of thing, and I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. A happy holidays, happy solstice, and a happy new year. Stay safe, heathens. Party hard, fornicate, that sort of thing. But do it safely.
All right, so I am back. I have a refreshing cup of coffee in my adopt a dog thing. Now, for those of you who are unaware, I am big on adopting animals. I see it as giving back, since my wife kind of took me in and adopted me. This is Ollie. He's the latest member of our team. He's coming in here to sit with Papa. He loves sitting with Papa. He's our computer engineer. Look at that face, right? He's a wonderful puppy dog, and he likes to sit with Papa. So bear with us. He does occasionally come in. I always apologize, but I never have to, because everybody like, dog, put dog on. Can I pet that dog? I won't pet that dog. That's what everybody said. So good morning, all. Thank you for joining us today. As promised, I have a video. We're going to talk about relics and other stuff. Whatever we want to talk about goes on through the chat. Our chat is huge today, so bear with me as I try to keep up. But you know me, I really get to a point where I can't keep up because I'm a slow reader. I'm not. Here we go. All right, check this out. My friends, I've got this for you.
Hello and welcome to the Daily Atheist, Quickie with the Skeptic Edition. Today we're going to be talking about ancient Christian relics and gullibility. There's even a surprise relic that blew my mind. Stick around to the end for that one.
That was the one we watched earlier. I just thought I'd share that. Hold on, I'll make it big. Let me make it big for you. There we go.
Okay, before we get too far along, I've got to warn you that Donner, Blitzen, Rudolph, all of them will be pissed if you don't click that subscribe button, hit that notification button. So go ahead and do that now. You do not want reindeer patties on your roof. Now, on with the show.
Simply Secular Dave, good morning. Simply Secular Dave says, Chris is a puppy cuddler. I am indeed. I'm a puppy. I love my dogs. My dogs are Daisy. Look at that face. Did you see that face? Look at Ollie. Look at Ollie going off to work, trying to earn some coin for some kibble. Sadie getting ready to go down to the Walmart with her little bell. That's hilarious. Anyway, yeah. So I love me some puppy dogs. Donald Trump's 34 convictions says, I honestly don't care for reading this. I read slow as well. Audible and TTS changed my life. That's cool. Very cool. Back to the thing. Let's see here. Shoot. That's awesome. And go. Quickie with a Skeptic. The Manger Relic Edition.
Here's a quick rundown of the situation.
Pope Francis recently gave a small fragment of what was allegedly Jesus's crib back to the Catholics in Rome. An actual piece of the actual crib, the very crib that held baby Jesus. The very crib. I ain't buying it. Let me start by saying I tried to discover as much of the history of the crib relics as I could, but to be honest, there's not much actual history there. Yes, there seems to be a great many manger relics. A quick internet search will find someone's eager to sell you. But there's certainly nothing there that would suggest any type of authenticity in the claim that it was part of the actual manger Christ was born in or the crib he first used. In fact, the earliest semi-reliable information I could find was that in the 7th century, Saint Sophronius of Jerusalem donated it to Pope Theodore. But how did Saint Sophronius get it? And how was he sure? Oh, by the way, shout out to Sophronius. If I'm not saying your name right, let me know. Just leave me some hate in the comments below. I'll correct it next time. Thank you. But back to the matter at hand. For all we know, it was nothing more than a few slats of wood from Sophronius' outhouse used to appease the Pope of the day. There's literally 600 plus years of unaccounted for history there between the birth of Jesus and when Sophronius gave this item to the Pope. I suspect carbon dating of the item would bring some very interesting results. I'm just having a hard time buying it, to be honest. There are quite a few points where I find things a little hard to believe. For starters, I realize that Mary and Joseph had several children after Jesus, so it makes sense that they would haul something like this around. But to drag it with them for years after she was beyond her childbearing years just doesn't make any sense. Why? A couple of points I want to make is that Dane says, I always have a great poll. Let me post a link for you guys. I hope this is still the same. I'll post a link for the poll. There is the poll, the question briefly, and I'll get back to this video. The question is, if baby Jesus could pick his own birthday party theme, what would it be? I'll go briefly so we can get back to the video. The options are the manger, petting zoo, and sacrificial burn pit. Option number 2 is guess who my real dad is. Pin the pecker on the papa party. Did it to yourself. Number 3 is Virgin Mary's treasure hunt. I was going to do something that rhymed with cunt. Damn it. Damn it. I was going to do something that rhymed with hunt. But my better angels said not to. I just screwed that all up. Oh, that so went wrong. That went so wrong. I was going to do something that rhymes with hunt. Anyway, third option, Virgin Mary's treasure hunt. Find the hymen. Or the fourth option, which I fancy, is shepherds and sheep version of spin the bottle. Now, I will post a link. I think I already have the correct link, but just let me confirm. And then you guys can go, I will get back to this video and listen to this jackass talking about like stuff. Let me catch up with the chat briefly though. Let's see what's going on here. Alvin Moto. Hey, Alvin. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. How are you doing today? We're doing like this purple rhymes with orange Christmas stream for those people who don't get to, who might need a stream to hang out with somebody. We're part of that today. So for any of my regular viewers who are here, such as Alvin, there's a link in the top of the video. And if you click that link, it will reload this video. But it'll reload it in the playlist. And that way, after this show, it'll shuffle you over automatically. And you'll be in the playlist. Now, I also have it to where if you don't do that, at the end of my stream, it'll automatically transfer you. It'll transfer you to the next show, but it won't put you in the playlist. So my friends, if you don't mind, go ahead and do the thing. Let me do a thing here. Hold on. The evil one has spoken. Good morning, the evil one. Thank you for joining us. Understood. Thank you for joining us. I'm back. I'll be okay. I got distracted by a disturbance in the force. Okay, are you going? Are you going to go hang out one more? All right. So, oh, he got it. He's a good man. Good. Ollie, the engineer, is going in there to consult with the boss or the evil one. So thank you. Thank you all for joining us this morning. Back on track. Let's look at this. Oh, hey, what an ugly face. You make an ugly face. At least he ain't sleeping this time. Why would she do that? And with such a large extended family, surely something like that would have been given to her friends, her sister, her sons, one of her other children who had kids. Surely something like that, would have been passed on. It's very unlikely. And then let's go a step further. Now we have to imagine that after she and Joseph died, someone else came along and took this thing and drug it along, handing it down from generation to generation. Here's an interesting question from the chat. That would be from His Messenger. Good morning, His Messenger. Thank you for joining us, Pastor Dean. Anyway, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Says, is Christianity still strong in your opinion? And by strong, he means going strong. No, I think it's a little bit on the decline. Just if the statistics I've heard are true, you know how statistics are. So on with the show. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. And go. 24 generations, in fact, to cover. Hold on, wait. You got to hear this. And then let's go. This is the whole thing. If you're going to believe that the art of the relics that they have are real, you need to have a kind of an understanding, a context in time of how long these things were drug around. So check this out, my fellow burners. Something like that, would have been passed on. It's very unlikely. And then let's go a step further. Now we have to imagine that after she and Joseph died, someone else came along and took this thing and drug it along, handing it down from generation to generation. 24 generations, in fact, to cover a 600-year span of time. Until finally, it came into the possession of Sophronius. I mean, the sheer level of gullibility required to believe such a thing is just astonishing. And I'm not even talking about the followers of the church. No, I'm talking about either Sophronius or Pope Theodore, because one of those guys got played. Of course, it's possible they both knew how ridiculous it was to think such a thing could be authentic. Now, Richard Madsen is here in our chat, and he has some interesting Christian, I don't want to say Christian apologetics. If I say it incorrectly, bear with me. He says... No, put those back on, Chris. Put those back on. He says, I know it got translated to crib, but the original word means animal feeding trough. It would not have been passed down. Okay. Good point. I'll take your word for it. I would, at the very least, I would agree it probably would not have been passed down. And they just played it off on their poor, uneducated followers, totally within the realm of believability. And when you think about all the money spent housing these things and carting them around, it's absolutely ludicrous. Here's an image of the relic in its silver display case. Here's another image of the room where these things are stored. What about that oversized golden jewel-encrusted egg they used to house these things in? How many people could have been fed with all that riches, all those silver and... Okay, here's an interesting thing I noted. Now, Richard Madsen in the chat, friend of the show, say, I don't know. So there's some people that I call friend of the show that I know a little bit, that I've engaged with in the past. They've always been cool with me. I don't know. Richard has always been cool with me. I don't know nothing about nothing. I just know he's a Christian of a fashion who believes a certain thing. And he tries to present that thing both in my chat and on his own show. He's got his own show. But the point I'm kind of getting to is a comment another Christian made. And that would be from Blessed Be He. Blessed Be He says, Richard Madsen is so lost. The word heretic and heresy is such a thing in Christianity. I'm going to work on a video. I am, my friends. I'm going to work on this video. It's been stewing in my brain for a while now. Sometimes things have to percolate for a while before they finally get where they need to be. But I'm going to work on this video, and it's going to talk about this very thing. What was I talking about? Damn it, I forgot what I was talking about. I'm almost there. Somebody distracted me in the chat with dogs, and I heard a dog in the other room, and my brain went to dogs, and I was talking about a video I was going to make. Anyway, that's it. I got it. Sorry. 1,000 apologies. Oh, that was important. It was important enough to go, all right. Here was the deal. Richard Madsen is a Christian. This other Christian said, hey, he's lost, he's wrong. Richard Madsen feels exactly the same way about all these other Christians. And so my point is that the God they all worship is an evil pit demon, and it loves the smell of burning flesh. Loves the smell of burning flesh. He just loves it. It talks about it throughout the Old Testament. And then in the New Testament, it pretty much talks about how it's going to throw everybody into a pit of fire. Why would it do that? Because it loves the smell of burning flesh. It loves the smell of burning flesh. It loves the smell of burning flesh. And so here's the deal. Christians believe that people who don't believe in Jesus or God through Jesus, or however they do it, are going to go to hell. And they're going to burn forever as human-scented flesh candles for the evil God monster of Abraham. But the deal is that they all think everybody else, all the other Christians, are doing it wrong. And the magic, here is the magic, my friends. It's just so delicious when you really think about it. They're right. They're all doing it wrong. Every one of them. It's an evil pit demon, and it loves the smell of burning flesh. Oh, wow, we have another left-handed... You need a top 10 tier list of gods better than the... Oh, shit, I'm writing that. That's a G. You know, I have zero problem stealing ideas. I've already stolen the one idea, and I am working on it. Don't worry, I'm working on it. I'm just a slacker. Let's see. I love top 10 lists. They just roll off the tongue. Top 10 gods better than TG... evil God monster of Abraham. I know how to do that. So top 10 gods better than the evil God monster of Abraham. Number 1, Joe Pesci. Thank you for that. I will absolutely, you know me, I'll steal that idea unabashedly. Thank you for that. Gile, thank you for joining us. Jet Fuel Pie. Jet Fuel Pie. Gile. Jet Fuel Pie. I'll get there. I'm getting there. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. I hope you're having a wonderful holy day, Christmas, baby Jesus day, whatever. I wrote that down because I'm a writer downer. All right, let's get back to this relic thing. Boop. Boop. Gold and jewels. I'm not about just giving money willy-nilly to the poor. I mean, sure, you know, in some fashions, but you know, they could build a farm, buy all the things and supply that farm for years and literally give food away. That's how they could literally help the poor with that. So what are the actual odds? The likelihood that this is legitimate is bordering on impossible, a miracle, if you will. But really, that's not all. You'd be amazed at how many holy Christian relics are out there. They have everything. The crown of thorns Jesus wore during his torture, the Catholic Church has 3 or 4 of them. You want one of the nails used to crucify Jesus? There's at least a dozen of them throughout Christendom. The sweat rag used to wipe the blood and sweat from Jesus' face? Check. Check. Teen Jesus's crusty sock? Check. 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 There's even a relic which is purported to be the hay from the manger. Really, literally, hay from the manger baby Jesus was born in. Isn't that nuts? That's not nuts. I saved the best for last. You're not going to believe this. I didn't believe it, but I mean, I was completely blown away whenever I heard it. I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Jesus was a Jew, and as such, he was circumcised 8 days after his birth, and guess what? You guessed it. They claim to have the actual foreskin of baby Jesus. Well, 5 or 6 different churches each claim to have the actual foreskin of baby Jesus. But surely one of them is bound to be authentic, right? And I'm sure they put... And I'm sure they put it on display from time to time, as Catholic folk are wont to do. So you can probably even go look at the dick flesh of your Holy Savior if you want to. Every time. Cut! I'm sure it's bound to be on some holiday, holy day, of course. They'll have it out. They'll whip it out on a holy day. I'm a bad man.
Now that is nuts. Drooling, babbling, eating lead paint chips off the window seals, kind of nuts. And that is Catholicism. In a nutshell. What are your thoughts on these relics? Fake? Legit? What do you think? There's so many of them that I'm considering doing a series of videos where I go into more detail, poking holes into their history and authenticity. Thoughts? Let me know. You think I should do that? Let me know in the comments below. If you get a moment, swing by my Patreon and show me some love. I have some merch. See this merch over here? So go pick up some merch. Good stuff. Fun.
Don't listen to that jackass. His merch is old and out of date. I have new merch. Nuevo mercho. So I thought y'all might enjoy that. Yeah, some relics for the holidays, if you're into that sort of thing. Richard Madsen. Technically, foreskin is about 5 inches away. Depends on the man, I think. Richard Madsen, it depends on the man. Guys, you know, I promised myself that I would not talk about my dick on this show. I know what you're trying to do. I know you're trying to get me to do it, but I ain't gonna do it. I am not gonna talk about the phallus of power on the show. Not gonna happen. If you want to see that, click on the OnlyFans link below. Oh, wait. I missed a super chat. Let's see it. Let's go back up here. Off topic. Sean Alexander, thank you for the $10 super chat. Says, off topic, Doctor Who fans get a treat today on Disney Plus, the Doctor Who Christmas special. Wow. You know, I love me some Doctor Who. I found it on, I think, Tubi or something. Me and the wife, the evil one, were watching it, and we just haven't gotten through it. It's a good show. I love me some Doctor Who. So if you're not doing the Atheist purple rhymes with orange stream of power thing to do, go do some Doctor Who. Thank you for the super chat, Sean. Much appreciated. Let me go here. We've got 6 of 10. So that's technically 7 of 10. We're getting very close to having to go get the dog. Jack is probably in there shaking in his little boots. And for those of you who don't know Jack, because he never shows up on the show, he's the one who runs our lights. You'll see him over here. He's looks like a little whippet or a little greyhound. He looks like Santa's little helper. He does look like Santa's little helper. And if it weren't stupidly traumatic already enough, if it weren't enough that I'm going to have to possibly go get him, I would actually go get the hat. Because we have a Santa's hat. I would put the hat on him and you would see he looks there he is. There was the picture. He looks just like Santa's little helper. So that's our goal for 10 super chats, and we're getting there. Mr. Warlight, thank you for joining us. You picked yes in the poll. Let's see how many. Is this your first time seeing the show? So we've got like almost a 30% new viewer thing going on. Thank you all for joining us this morning. Very much appreciate you. My name is Chris Mallard. I am the host of the Daily Atheist Morning Show, which is what you're watching. I need to put a banner up here. We are doing this within it. Is it 8 o'clock? Let me do the 8 o'clock shill for the thing. What's going on is there is a 24-hour, 48-hour stream going on. It's with part of Purple Rhymes with Orange, and it's the 24-hour holiday stream for people who are just alone and anybody who wants to be part of a group and part of a thing, right? And so we're all kind of put together this 24-hour, 48-hour stream. Click on, if you're here, look in my description, click on the very top link. It'll bring you back to this show, but it'll do it within the playlist of that show. And you'll get to watch the rest and support the rest of the show. Thank you all for joining us. If you're from that link and you're new to the channel, please support the channel and subscribe. But remember to hit that top link every now and then. Every 15 minutes, I've got a timer that goes that also puts the link. So if you'll click that link, it'll put you within the playlist. You won't have to go find it. You won't have to do anything. Now, you can wait until after my stream. It'll automatically shuffle you over there to the next show over at Bree's show. But it won't put you in the playlist. You'll get her show, but then once her show is over, you'll be back to whatever randomness you get. If you click the link in the show that I put for you, you will get put in the playlist and it'll be the prime place for you. Okay. Thank you very much to all of you who are watching the show. My friends and who watch, my fellow burners who watch my show every day, do the thing. Click that. That way, after our show today, you can go on and watch the Hive Side show over with Bree. Fantastic stuff. They're wonderful. So I just wanted to get all that out there. Thank you. Let me check on my chat here. Blessed be he says to me and Richard, you think Christianity is true and Islam is true. That is so weird and contradictory. I don't know. It can be. It's one of those things where when you make it up as you go along, it's okay. It's okay to be a little contradictory here and there. I mean, we've got these religions. I don't know how it would get by without contradiction. If you didn't have contradiction, everybody would probably believe. So there's that. Good morning, KCA Randy. Oh, you're just now getting here? Well, thank you. Thank you for showing up. Merry Christmas, Merry Holidays, Happy Solstice, Happy Festivus, whatever you do. His messenger says, great question. His messenger asks, do you wish you had a soul? No, not like that. Not in the notion you're thinking of. No. No worries, KCA Randy. Thank you for joining us. What we were doing, we were going over some videos. And of course, you know me, I have my wonderful and fantastic poll. Would you like to see my poll this morning, Randy? I'll show you my poll. Here's a link to my poll. Couldn't help myself, guys. If you want to click the link, there's the link. It is the question today. The question of the day is, if baby Jesus could pick his own birthday party theme, what would he choose? The options, I only have 4 options that I can choose. If you have a better one, let me know. The options I have given were A, the manger, petting zoo, and sacrificial burn pit. That'd be so much fun. The second choice, number 2, would be guess who my real dad is. Pin the pecker on the Papa Party. I did it. Number 3, Virgin Mary's treasure hunt. Find the hymen. Or number 4, Shepherds and Sheep's version of Spin the Bottle. Which theme do you think baby Jesus would go with? And so far, our votes are in so far. 25. Wow, we got 25 votes. You people are serious about your baby Jesus and his birthday parties. 52% of the vote so far. It leads. Guess who my real dad is? Pin the pecker on the Papa Party. Yes, so far in the lead. So far, that is in the lead with a whopping 52% of the vote. Yes, and we have some comments. I don't know who you are, but that's fantastic. Can you guys see this? I'm going to put that there. Let's see. Dragons in Genesis, Jason says, Joseph, the high priest, El Elyon, a Roman soldier named Panthera. Those are the options of who you could possibly pin the pecker on the Papa, pin the pecker on the Papa Party. AR says another party game could be bobbing for carcasses in the Great Deluge bucket. Like bobbing for apples. No, you don't have to explain. But AR goes on. Like bobbing for apples, but gummy-shaped people and children. I dig it. So you guys, if you have something, if you, make me laugh. Let's see if you guys can make me laugh. I'm going to post the thing here one more time for you. Go do that voodoo that you do so well. And let's see what you got. Can you beat my guess who my real dad is? Pin the pecker on the Papa Party. Can you beat that? That's a good one. That's good stuff. I'm a fan of the manger though. Petting zoo and sacrificial burn pit. It just like encompasses, everything. Left-handed Jedi says the real reason Mary and Joseph fled to Egypt, the reveal party, ended in a downward microburst that ended half the surrounding town. There you go. Somebody had to do it. Tiger Shark, good morning, Tiger Shark. Thank you for joining us. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We're actually we're rocking, as I mentioned before, we were rocking this stream from Purple Rhymes with Orange. Has this wonderful thing going on. We are doing the thing at the place with them, and this is part of that. So we have new people in this show, and of course some repeat offenders. For those new people, I want to introduce you to somebody who is rather popular with some of the people. Oftentimes they ask for more. And I'm trying to get him back on the show, but he's out there working the range, doing what cowboys do. Button, me and you are going to go around and around and around.
Hello, and welcome to Shakespeare with a Redneck. What the? I am Wild Bill Wigglestick, and I'll be your handsome host, your gilded guide, your cowboy concierge of Shakespeare. Dude, really? Today on Shakespeare with a Redneck, I'm going to perform the prologue from Romeo and Juliet. Damn it, Bill. Two households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona, where we lay our scene. From ancient grudge break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life, whose misadventured piteous overthrows doth with their death bury their parents' strife. The fearful passage of their death-marked love and the continuance of their parents' rage, which but their children's end not could remove, is now the 2 hours traffic of our stage, the which if you with patient ears attend, what here shall miss, our toil shall strive to mend. Hey, that wasn't half bad. I'm not as dumb as I look. Of course not. You'd be in a coma. Okay, so here's a quick rundown of the situation. Bill, two snot-nosed brats ignore the warnings of their learned parents and end up getting 4 people killed. Bill, come on, man, you're always blah, blah, atheist stuff, blah, blah, boring. Say something fun, for goodness sake. What? Particle is a fun word. Bill, particle, particle, particle. Bill, or talk about horses and dogs. People love horses and dogs. Or boobies. Everybody loves boobies. Bill, oh, can I say boobies on YouTube? If you close your eyes, it doesn't count. Talk about boobies then. Okay, everybody loves those cute little blue-footed bastards. It hurts right here. Culture, baby, coming at you. Avoid bringing a plague on both your houses. A plague on both your houses! By hitting that subscribe button, then that little notification bell. And bang that thumbs up button like frisky cousins at a family reunion. Thank you and take care.
Peace. So, people like Bill, and they've been requesting Bill to come back on the show. You may see him coming in the future. Idiot Test says, "Oh hell, Chris, things just got real Texas-like in here. Only an accent. Otherwise, it smells just the same, like ass and hamburgers." Oh, in here. I don't know how you're rolling over there, but Mark Reed, everybody does love boobies. Mark Reed, you know, I agree. Tsunami says, "Cello all. I've been here listening, running around the kitchen while listening." Excellent. Good. It's Christmas Day. It's holiday. It's whatever kind of day. All of us, most all of us have some kind of family thing. You know, if we're not into the family thing, they are. And we're going to celebrate it with them and have fun. And you know what I mean? Or if they're not in the family thing, we're in a holiday, you're picking up what I'm putting down. So it's totally cool that so many people are out there doing family holiday cooking and all that. And if you are listening to me right now and the sound of my wonderful, sexy man voice makes you forget what you're doing and the troubles and you burn your food, you are welcome. You knew I was going somewhere with that. So thank you. I heard a rumor that I thought the evil one was, I'm going to look to see. Did we have the evil one. The evil one has spoken in the chat. The evil one said, at Chris Mallard, that's me. Oh, I see, my love. Jack is going to need a nip-nip to minimize his stage fright. That's a very good point. I will share some nip-nip with Jack to help him get through the stage fright. Maybe he'll just share some with me. He's got better shit than I do, to be honest. There you go. So, Mark Reed, let's see, Mark, it doesn't like that you're posting. Well, hold on a second. Let me see here. Bum, bum, bum. It doesn't like that you're talking to Blessed Be He for some reason. Mark, I don't know why it's thinking their posts. It's weird. I fixed it, I think. Just don't break anything. Okay, so good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. As you know, we've been covering these things. I have my poll that I've been showing everybody. And then also I may not have time to do it today because we're going to, after today's show's over, we're going to shift on over to, am I broken? I am broken. Am I here? Am I right? I'm right. Boop, 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 boop. Ollie Man's name has been getting people timed out in the chat. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Ollie breaks stuff. You know where he goes. Cliff says, repent. We've been working on that, Cliff. We were working on it. I was sitting here just a few minutes ago and I repented. And then I did it again. Not the repenting, but whatever it was I did before I repented. And since I did it again, that means the repenting didn't take hold. I tried. I mean, what happened was I pulled a groin muscle. And then I pulled it again and again and again. So, good morning, Cliff. If you're offended, let me know. Orla, I hope you're having a great morning so far. I am currently making my favorite brownies, which I'm sure only one other child will eat. Awesome. Tasty, delicious brownies. Christmas food. Maya, good morning. She says he needs a space between the period and the O. The bots think his name is a link. Oh, I see. Very true. That's the deal. It's Ollie Man's fault. You know how those Canadians are. Oh, that scared me. Is that loud for you? It scared me, and I ain't scared of nothing. Good morning, Rimolf. Thank you for subscribing. Let me put my ear holes back in now that they've charged back up. We might make it through the rest of the show, and we'll see how it goes. Cliff asks, did you go to the midnight mass? And, you know, I got to say, I was going to. I was almost there. We were going to go to the midnight mass, but it was my schedule. You know how it is with schedules. Right at the same time as my normal midnight masturbation session. And I could not miss that for nothing. I mean, for nothing. So, but I thought about it. I thought about it. Good morning. Cliff says, oh no, you have kids. I feel bad. They're indoctrinated into nihilism. Hey, I want you to know, my kids probably don't even know what the word nihilism means. So take that. I hope you guys all have a wonderful night. You know, today, since Cliff is now here, I've thought about running my top 10 reasons why Jesus was not sacrificed for your sins video. They don't like that one. It's like burns like acid. You guys are fantastic. Robin Webster says, I don't need to repent. I just got up. Have not had time to sin yet. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, but it takes a little time to get into the groove. You know, and let me ask you, does it sin if you just start touching it, or do you have to go all the way with it? Where does the sin start? And if you've already just kind of touched it and that's the sin, you may as well finish it. Just my thoughts. You know, I'm very pro start to finish. Hiveside, good morning. How are you doing, Bree? Thank you for joining us. I've been telling people, this is what I've been telling people on our show this morning, is at the very top link in my show will, if you click that link, it'll refresh back into my show, but it'll be in the playlist. That way they won't miss your show. So hopefully, those who are not in the playlist already will get caught up in the playlist by clicking that link. So awesome sauce. Hope to see lots of people over there. I'll be hanging out in the chat myself. Mark Reed says, well, most Christians don't know what nihilism is either. At Damn, that's probably true. That's probably true. All right, so the wife and the daughter are both wicked smart, you know, and the daughter probably almost certainly knows what the word nihilism means, and I may get hate texts from both of them letting me know. The son, not so much. I would be surprised. No offense, son, if you're watching. I would be surprised. Oh, thank you for the $2 super chat from Left-Handed Jedi. Says, a day without blasphemy is like a day without sunshine. I know. I'm a blasphemer. That's my favorite song. next to the mi burrito. Está no bueno. Wife hates that song. It burns when I pee. A love song. Thank you, Left-Handed Jedi, for the $2 super chat. A day without blasphemy is like a day without sunshine. Thank you very much for that. Very true, very true. Robin Webster says, I love Matt. Oh, we're talking about Matt. Let's see. Oh, are they calling me a knockoff Matt again? Who are you talking about? Yeah, he does that. I tend to get called that. Last time they said, they're like, you look like that Forrest Valkai guy. I'm like, is that an insult? I'd fuck him hard. I don't know where they get off by calling me names like that and thinking I'm insulted. Forrest, if you're watching, I mean, I'd take you to dinner first. That's all I'm saying. I don't say things like that to bother Christians. I say it to bother homophobes. And if you happen to be both, that's your problem, not mine. Vic Lit says they're calling you better than Matt because I'm not woke. Wait, whoa. I'm woke. Whatever. Well, let's talk, friends. Can we talk? What do they mean by woke? I know what I mean by woke. I mean, like, I'm all about equality. I support everybody. It doesn't matter. I understand what they mean. I think sometimes by woke is more like the replacement of the white man with everybody else but the white man, especially like the gay, black, semi-trans individual, whatever. They have real problems with anybody trying to get. It's like for years and years and years, white men were allowed to do everything. They were everybody. You'd watch every show and every man on every show was a white man. And now they're just the attempt to make the show look normal, like you would experience in a normal life with normal diversity. And it's woke. Okay, if that's the kind of woke you're talking about, yeah, I support that shit. So I don't know what your problem is. I don't know where you may have gotten the notion that I was unwoke. Dense, perhaps. Unwoke? No, I am a woke individual. I'm not even sure where they're going with that. Let me go back here, catch up with the chat. All right, wow, we're at 7/8 of 10 super chats, 2 more, and Jack is getting his butt up on the screen. And yeah, he might need a nip. Get him some puppy cannabis. What are those cannabis cookies? He's a stress dog. I will tell you, kidding aside, that if we do reach our goal of super chats, I will bring Jack on the stream. I'm not going to scream and run in there and get Jack. At the end of the show, about 10 minutes left of the show, I'll calmly walk in there. I will get Jack. I will slowly and quietly pick him up. I will bring him in there and stream. I will show him on the stream for a few moments. We'll pet, do the thing. Because Jack we call him our PTSD dog. He's very nervous. That's one of the reasons why he's so good at working the lights, because he likes things nice and bright. Nothing sneaks up on Jack. You know what I mean? So just know that whenever I do go get Jack, if we hit our target goal, then I will be gentle and quiet for Jack. You guys, shh, keep it down. And for whatever you do, don't show a cat. No cats in the audience. Okay. I just wanted to throw that out there. Vic going off about the white supremacist stuff again. Is it Vic? No, I'm sorry, not Vic. Vic, you're bad. Vic, I meant Cliff. Cliff says woke is bad. Mark, right-handed. Oh, now. Okay, all right. I saw this. Mark, right-handed Sith. Damn it. You can do this, man. Mark, right-handed Smith says, Chris, do the super chats need to be of a particular value count? No. It should be any value, any whatever. I didn't want to make it, I don't normally do this sort of thing. It's just, I thought, hell, I'll do it. Other people did it and it was working. I was like, let's do this thing. And let's see, what could I do? Well, I'm not going to shave my beard off. My wife would beat me like a dirty rug. I'm not going to strip on the stream. It's still paying off the debt from the last time that happened. You know, community service. but you know, I'm not going to do that. They can't do that. So I thought, what could I do? And I thought, well, I'll get Jack. I'll see if we can do the thing at the place. I will go and I will get Jack, and we'll let Jack spend a couple of minutes, brief moments on the stream. Well, thank you very much, Mark, right-handed Smith, for the, okay, let's see Jack. That is super chat number 8, which is technically number 9 of 10 super chats, because I didn't have my super chat thing set up right. So thank you very much. Jack is probably, if he's listening, that's him down up. Let me just get a picture up of Jack, guys. Jack is my butt. Oddly enough, I know this is the Daily Atheist Morning Show, and you guys are all wonderful. Thank you for being here. But for some reason, people like my dogs more than they do my show. There's my dogs. That's my staff. That's Sadie. She's my camera operator. Let me do this here. For those of you who are unawares of who Super Jack is, this is a picture of him. He essentially looks like Santa's little helper. Does he not look like Santa's little helper? Yes, Mark, right-handed Smith. Mark, right-handed Smith, for $2 says, I can drop these with ease. All right, there's another. I think that's done it. We've actually hit our 10 super chats. Let me do this. This is the only, let me go here, back to here. No, that was good. Thank you, Mark, right-handed Smith, for the super chats. Very much appreciate you. And Jack will not. So here is our Jack on screen over there. Yes, Jack. That is his only mildly disturbed look. I will now, for a moment or two, what I'll do now, since you guys have hit the mark so soon, I will go get him, briefly traumatize him by bringing him in here to the show. And then, again, near the end of the show, I will bring him back. And we'll do the thing. Collie, Commander, I'll be okay. Ollie says, you must be doing something right. You get a fair number of trolls in your stream. I think so. Yeah, they're all right. I call them antagonists. Sometimes they're good as long as they don't spam, as long as they don't personally attack and too much. You know, so a little bit of attacking is okay because you expect it out of them because they're spitting hate from the evil godmounts. You know what I mean? But yeah, as long as they don't personally threaten and do things like that, preach, like just start posting stuff like that, we'll be cool. All right, so I'm gonna go get Jack. Now I'm going to be quiet now because, as I mentioned, guys, y'all are wonderful. Jack is. I'm gonna put me up here. Y'all are wonderful. We all love Jack. Let me put this up here so there's no craziness goes on. Because Jack, I mean, he's just very tender. Okay. So if you'll give me a moment, I'm gonna play a 1-minute little commercial, and whenever I get back, Jack will be with us, and he will thank you for your super chats. We've gotten 10 super chats for the show so far. And let me go get Jack. Let's do atheism.
Life is complicated. These are trying times. There are many questions that need answering. Want to know what's going to help? Atheism. With atheism, you'll get rid of dogma, superstitions, and toxic thought patterns that are holding you back. You can drive while taking atheism, as well as use heavy machinery. In fact, drinking alcohol, fornicating, and Sunday mornings are far more enjoyable with atheism. However, there are side effects. Some evangelicals and fundamentalists will think you are possessed by the devil. But you don't have to worry, because you know the devil isn't real. Just like God. Wake up to your life. Believe in yourself. Believe in science. Atheism.
All right, everyone, here is Jack. This is handsome Jack. He is our lighting operator on the show. He normally runs the lights on the show. You see the fantastic job he did. This is not some kind of green screen behind me. This is practical lighting. You see how he did that? It's there. You can see it. It's a real light back there. He is just a wizard when it comes to lighting. So this is Jack. Good morning. Are you gonna say hi to Papa? He's a little nervous. Something is going on. He can see himself. Oh my goodness, you see you. There's Jack. What's going on? Oh my goodness. So Jack, he doesn't come in here. We have puppy cam and I've got it on, but today Mama's home. So none of the puppies are on puppy cam, as you can see. However, thank you for hitting our super chats. I believe there was another super chat I missed. Let me catch that real quick while I've got Jack. He seems to be doing really good. And he's getting older. And you know, when the wife was away for 3 weeks in Paris for the Wife Olympics, where she took gold, Jack really graded. He graded up a lot while she was gone. So this is Jack. He's our operator. Mark, right-handed Sith, thank you for the $5 super chat. Says Dapper found out the hard way not to set a goal like this. We get a Dapper show today and a Dapper in the tutu, thanks to me. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, got to be careful of what I put up there. I understand. Well, so far, our little man Jack here, what I'll do is he's doing good. I just don't want to traumatize him too much. He's doing great, looking around at the crowd. Like I said, no cats out there, right? He's looking. There's no cats out there. I know they pick on him, but he's scared of the cats. I know, it's okay. Don't worry. He was very, all right. So I'm going to let Jack down. I'm going to put him back where I got him. I'll let him down. If I try to put him back, it'll just be more trauma. So I'll let him down. And then at the end of the show, for the last, whenever there's 10 minutes left, I'll go pick him up again and he'll help me close out the show. Okay? Okay. So, good boy. All right. Good boy. There you go. He looks like a Santa's little helper. Really? Thank you all for the wonderful super chats. We very much appreciate it. I got 5 dogs to feed. And Jack, he's just wonderful. He was our 3rd puppy dog. Let me come over here real quick. Gather up on what's going on my show. Thank you all. You guys are really doing your thing. Cliff is being typical of a Christian. The name calling, etc. Maya, he does look like Santa's little helper, doesn't he? I've got when the picture comes along down here. Pardon me. Whenever there it is. Yeah, he dresses up really nice. Idiot test. Says go find Jesus. Telling Cliff, Jesus ain't here, man. Yeah, he's not here. One moment for those of you who just joined us.
Hello all, Chris Mallard here, atheist extraordinaire, host of the Daily Atheist Morning Show, and currently burning in hell. Oh, don't worry about me, I'm not dead. I'm just down here for the annual Christmas party. I mean, annual Solstice Awards party. The Dark One, or Lucy as he is affectionately known, is personally handing out the awards. Aaron Ra is getting the award for the most souls brought down by evolution for his African fossil hunt, and Matt Dillahunty has won the Golden Phallus Award for being a dick to the most Christians. Oh wait, it's the Golden Fallacy Award for the confusing the most Christians. Easy mistake to make. To top it off, Seth Andrews has lent his voice to the Gregorian chants this year. It's delightfully hellish. Gotta run. I hope you all had a happy Thanksgiving, if you're into that sort of thing, and I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. A happy holidays, happy solstice, and a happy new year. Stay safe, heathens. Party hard, fornicate, that sort of thing. But do it safely.
Let me get my mic back over here. We have a question from the chat. Simply Secular Dave asks, did you dress up the dogs like that the night you stole Christmas from Whoville? Busted. Yeah, that's exactly when I did it. You know, that's what he wore when he led the little front of the... Yeah, of course. Thank you for that. Good morning, Orla. Orla says, you know, Christmas is supposed to be about family no matter what your faith is. So how about instead of being a douche nozzle, spend some time with them? I think that she was speaking to somebody specific. Vic Litt says his coloration is different, but he looks a lot like an Italian greyhound. He does kind of, we thought Jack was a mini whippet or greyhound when we first got him when he was a puppy dog. He does turned out to be he's just kind of a mutt of various, like a long-legged wiener dog. He's like a lifted wiener dog is what he is. When you look at him, he's just kind of... And then whenever you go the whole Santa's Little Helper, you're like, oh, yeah, if you've seen it, he really, if they ever need a Santa's Little Helper in the acting department in the real world, he's got it. Get him, Maya, get him. As usual, we have our Christian antagonists in the chat, and as usual, our atheist friends are taking care of their notions and nonsense. I would like to take a moment and refresh my poll. You guys like talking about my poll? Why do I always talk about my poll? Well, if you had one that was as cool as mine, you'd be talking about it too. Okay, here we go. The poll, the question of the day is, if baby Jesus could pick his own birthday party theme, what would it be? If it's not listed, go ahead and click a link. I'll put a link down here. If you think it would be something else, let us know. Take part in our poll. Get on my poll. Leave a comment. So if baby Jesus could pick his own birthday party theme, what would it be? The options, I only have 4 that I can give, so bear with me. Like I said, if I didn't cover it in this, leave a comment. Options are the manger, petting zoo, and sacrificial burn pit, of course. Option number 2, guess who my real dad is? Pin the pecker on the papa party. Number 3, Virgin Mary's treasure hunt. Find the hymen. And then number 4, shepherds and sheep version of spin the bottle. I think these are all valid options. Good morning, Green Onion. Thank you for joining us. If you haven't voted on the poll, go vote on the poll. For those of you who are just joining us, I am streaming as part of Purple Rhymes with Themes Holiday Special. It's a very long stream where different content creators stream for, an hour or 2, and then we pass you off to the next stream. And it's just so people can have somewhere to hang out and someone to be with in case they're alone for the holidays. So, yeah. Now, there's a playlist. The best way to follow along is being part of the playlist. So if you got here any way other than the playlist, at the very top of the link, the description is a link. The very top link is a link. And if you click that, it'll bring you back to my video right now. And that way, when this video is over, you'll be in the playlist and it'll just carry you on to the next show, to the next show, to the next show. If you're part of my stream at the end of the show, it should automatically transfer you to their stream, to Bree hive size stream, but it's going to be a one-off. It'll just put you over to hers, and then after hers is over, it'll put you back to whatever rando YouTube does. But if you click that link for me, it'll put you into the playlist for this show, and then so you won't lose me. You'll still be here with me, and then after this, you'll be shuffled right along. You'll be shuffled off. You'll be shuffled off to the other atheist shows. So, and don't forget to subscribe, of course, or else you'll be damned to lesser YouTube channels. Let me make sure. Oh, praise the playlist, says Amber. Yes. So as long as you follow at the top, and of course, every 15 minutes, there's a timer that'll go off. That'll also post the same link. It'll just, if you're not here through the playlist, click that link when it pops up in the timer, and it will bring you back to this show. And then the next show you'll be in the playlist. Okay, my friends? So for those of you who are interested. Ollie Man says, I've had Festivus polls up for 2 days now, still waiting for people to come over and air their grievances so I can challenge them to wrestle. There you go. See, I mean, such fun. Good morning, AR. I just got it. I don't know if you noticed or not, but I read your comment on my post. That was good. Let me see if it's, yes. AR's comment was, another party game could be bobbing for carcasses in the bucket of the great deluge. Bobbing for carcasses. So I think that I wish I'd have thought about that sooner. That'd have been option number 4. So, but bobbing for carcasses, if you like that as an option, go give that one a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. I'll post the link. You go vote on the first 4. It helps the stats. But then, of course, go and give a thumbs up if you think that one too should have been an option. That was fantastic. I like that. I liked it. Another party game could be bobbing for carcasses. Oh, that's good stuff. Cliff says, I am a sad and pathetic Seth Andrews clone. I don't think I am. I don't think I'm a Seth Andrews clone. Seth Andrews has a dark, deep, sexy voice. He can do anything. It's fantastic. I'm just boring. Seth, man, if you're watching, I hope that was a good impersonation of you. Just let me know. Oh, hey, yeah, Seth Andrews. He's going to be, I was a little late this year, but, part of the whole being down in hell, getting the Gregorian chants. I was a slacker. I forgot to get him to do the Gregorian chants, but I'm going to reach out. I am going to reach out to Seth Andrews specifically and make sure we can get Gregorian chants just for next year's Christmas in Hell.
Hello all, Chris Mallard here, atheist extraordinaire, host of the Daily Atheist Morning Show, and currently burning in hell. Oh, don't worry about me, I'm not dead. I'm just down here for the annual Christmas party. I mean, annual solstice awards party. The Dark One, or Lucy as he is affectionately known, is personally handing out the awards. Aaron Ra is getting the award for the most souls brought down by evolution for his African fossil hunt, and Matt Dillahunty has won the Golden Phallus Award for being a dick to the most Christians. Oh wait, it's the Golden Fallacy Award for the confusing the most Christians. Easy mistake to make. To top it off, Seth Andrews has lent his voice to the Gregorian chants this year. It's delightfully hellish. Gotta run. I hope you all had a happy Thanksgiving, if you're into that sort of thing, and I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. A happy holidays, happy solstice, and a happy new year. Stay safe, heathens. Party hard, fornicate, that sort of thing. But do it safely.
Okay, now, Seth, damn it, sorry. Cliff, I've noticed that you called me a word. Now, it is common for Christians to come in here and to hurl slurs and names. It's not uncommon. However, this is an ableist slur, and my moderators don't like ableist slurs. Now, I got to be honest, man. I was raised up in West Texas, playing in the dirt, little redneck white kid, and I had to go look up what ableist meant, and you probably do too. So go look that up. Realize that the R word is among those, and then maybe you'll have enlightened yourself and you won't do it anymore. Just a thought. Ollie Man says, I really enjoyed Seth's talk at Bayhaken this summer. Was great to meet him in person, and is coming back to Bayhaken in 25. That's fantastic. I'm actually hoping to do something similar. I'd like to meet you myself, Ollie Man. I'm looking to start doing some of these atheist gatherings, meetups, those sorts of things. Looking forward to doing those sorts of things. And I want to meet some of the people that I've been visiting with for years on the stream. I want to do it. So that's part of my evil plans of doom and despair for next year. I've just got to get a calendar set up. I've got to find out where they're happening, and then start working on, developing the channel and getting the financial situation to where we can do that. But I long to do that, to go meet and hang out with Matt Dillahunty, Seth Andrews, Jimmy Snow, all those people, all those wonderful people. Looking forward to it. Hopefully I can, it's one of those things, got to work your way up into the situation. There we go. And Cliff, I did know that I had just ran the commercial. I knew that. Thank you. I didn't know that. I put the fire halo on for you, but I understand. I know the fire halo. Let me turn that off. It makes you sad. It makes you sad. I understand you're sad. You can't help it. No, there we go. Now you're sad. But things could, of course, get better at any moment. I just figured it out, that's cool. One of the things, though, the problem is that occasionally, whenever you're watching my show, not fellow Christians, yonder Christians, you get confused, and I can see it in the eyes. I like look out into the audience. I'm like, you're confused. I understand. Remember the one guy who came in and says, I don't know if he's an atheist or a Christian. I was like, the Daily Atheist Morning Show. Daily Atheist Morning Show. Oh, there's a thank you, Vic Lit, for the Atheist Mega 48-hour stream event by the playlist. That's wonderful. That is the playlist. If you click that, it will put you onto the playlist at the very top, and you can go watch all the shows. If you click the link at the top of my description, or the link running by for me, it will put you back on this show in the middle of the playlist, live, right in the middle of the playlist, so you can go on watching the other shows without having to figure out where they are. None of that business. Both are good. So, is Trina here? Trina's here. Good morning, Trina. Christ Crusader is here. I noticed the question. That's an interesting question, asking, am I gay? That's okay. Somebody moderated that question. Let me see here. Okay. Now I can see why they would do the second one. All right. So here's the deal. Does that bother you? Christ Crusader? Does it bother you if I am? Would it bother you if I'm gay? Is it, I mean, if it bothers you, then yes. But why does it bother you? And how does it bother you? Does it get you all like hard? That kind of bothered? Hot? Do you like ooh, I am so bothered watching Mr. Mallard. Is that why you don't watch all the time? Because it just gets you, ooh, that beard. I just wish our beards would stick together when we kiss, rip apart like Velcro. One of the things, you just can't call me gay. I mean, you can't insult me by calling me gay. You call me gay. I mean, you just can't insult me by calling me gay. And Maya, that's perfect. Whenever, they get to be that kind of douchebag, we can, at your leisure, catch up on our show here and see what's going on. Don't get distracted by the jerks in the chat. I know, Mark, right? I know. What the hell's on with these people? Maybe he's interested. I don't know. They come in, they call me a Seth Andrews clone. Really? I'm blushing. You're talking about me? You called me Seth Andrews? Oh. Once I'm done touching myself after this show, I'm going to get his ass in chat. I'm going to be like, I'm surprised he hasn't brought up porn yet, because he's really into porn. I just brought up porn. Damn it. Now we know what the rest of his conversation is going to be about. Ollie says, Christ Crusader always goes to Ornhub right after watching you stream. I think after he watches me stream, he's done. He don't need no more Ornhub. That's what I think. Hive Sigh says, I'm super gay. See? I mean, it's the cool thing. Interesting thing. Sock 11 119 fan. Somebody's a bunch of bigots. I don't know which bigots they're talking about. Drinkwater says, I think homely is a good trait in a potential partner. That's fantastic. I just repeat it again. Drinkwater says, homely is a good trait in a potential partner. And think about it, if they're homely, you ain't got to worry about like them leaving you or somebody else like coming in and snatching them away from you. Or if they do, they've kind of got to work really hard. And I guess from a Christian perspective, that was a Christian said who said that, right? Yeah, it was Christian. His mess. No, who said it? Oh, Drinkwater. That's funny. One of those, the wife has a lock on the outside of the door kind of things. Sangji says religion dulls people's ability to think critically. Really, it does. Mark Right-Handed Jedi says some of these trolls are lucky. The real mods are faster than me. I have zero tolerance policy for homo. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm pretty open with some of that. As far as some of it, I'm not open with it. I'm not open with it. You know what I mean? What I'm trying to say is I'm open with moderating them and banning their asses. Yes, I'm open to that. I've kind of limited who can do that because my friends understandably are eager to ban hateful people in my chat. However, to some degree, I don't mind them because they stir the chat and they stir the conversation, as long as they don't start getting ugly, homophobic and transphobic, or start using, those kind of things that you don't do in polite places, which Christians tend to do that sort of thing. So my moderators, I appreciate that they do that. One of the things I prefer to do is to time them out for 30 seconds or a minute or however long they do it, because it pisses them off. I mean, they can ban them, those that have the banning power. I'm okay with that. But I really prefer when they time them out, because they have to sit there and watch, or they can go the fuck away. They can GTFO, right? But if they persist on wanting to be a pest, they have to sit through that timeout, and it just pisses them off, and I dig that. And then as soon as they're untimed out, because they've worked through the clock, the moderator can time them out again. It's just, it gives me pleasure to watch these people get frustrated and pissed. So I'm just saying. Good morning, Pragmatic Crystal. Thank you for joining us. I'm glad you're here. I have a link for you because you're all about shelling out the links, right? Well, for those of you who got here and you're not part of the playlist, the very top of my show is a link that will take you to right back to my show, so you won't leave from here, but you'll be now within the playlist and you'll get to carry on with Purple Rhymes with Orange's wonderful show. Every 15 minutes, I think the last trigger just went, and it will, you can click those links to click the link and it'll put you on my show in the playlist and you can go on to the next shows. It's perfect. It's wonderful. So thank you all for being here this morning. Let me see what we've got going on. Skeptically Pissed, thank you for joining us. I don't see you in my chat terribly often. Robin Webster, I saw you over there, sneaky like. Thank you for joining me this morning. Thank you all for joining me. In case I missed you, the chat normally gets going pretty fast as my channel grows. Matter of fact, guys, we broke 3,000 subscribers Friday during the show. We broke 3,300 this morning, and we're at 3313. So the show is growing like a weed, and thank you all for that. You're wonderful. So I just want to, in case I missed anybody, I just want to say thank you. I missed lots of people. There we go. I'm just checking. Skeptically Pissed. Skeptically Pissed. You shouldn't be, I'm just gonna, let's see. Sorry, just checking my moderation here. Let me go here. Skeptically Pissed. I did my system for some reason. Oh, what the deal is you put a period in your message and it blocked it. So I've kind of given you a tiny wrench. Don't abuse my tiny wrenches. But that, yeah, so the reason why your message didn't go through was because you put a period in there as you were speaking. Cool, you're good. All right, so thank you everyone for joining me. I just want to remind you again here in a few minutes, whenever my show is over, you're going to bail over to the thing. We did reach our goal plus some on reaching 10 super chats for the show. I very much appreciate you. As promised, here in just a few more minutes, I'm going to go get Jack, who you guys rarely ever get to see. He's rarely ever on the show. I'm going to go get him. And he's going to sit here with Papa while we close out the show and spend the last few minutes of the show. I made it, that's about 10 minutes or so. I may not keep him for the whole 10 minutes though, because if he gets nervous or something, I'll let him down. Okay. But I'm going to have Jack help me close out the show. Thank you all for helping us hit our super chat goal. I very much appreciate you. You're wonderful. I've never done it before. I thought, why not? Let's do it. And we did it. So thank you all for that. And let me just post another link to our poll. Sometimes since the show's going good, I generally run over a little long, and we'd go ahead and watch the top 10 reasons why Jesus was not sacrificed for your sins. Hey, Christians, those of you who are new to the chat, antagonists and whatnot, let me paste a link. In case you have not seen this video, you will find it quite interesting. It is the top 10 reasons why Jesus was not sacrificed for your sins. Was it more dramatic when I whipped off the glasses? I thought so. So go check out that link whenever you get the chance. That's the top 10 reasons why Jesus was not sacrificed for your sins. There's a bonus reason at the end I think you're going to enjoy. But it's okay if you turn it off at the beginning. If it gets too hard, cover your ears. You'll be okay. Just looking to see if Ollie was here. Sometimes he sneaks up, sits under my chair. AR says, I had my foreskin removed without my consent. Thank you, Jesus. You can spread the blame around. I know. Damn you, Jesus. And that's why we're working on our new smoke throat line of Lucy's lozenges. For those of you who are out there shaking your fist at the sky for whatever purpose, oh, I missed it. I lost AR, AR here, who is forlorn that he lost his foreskin. And now he could be out there going, damn you, God. Or as the new Lucy Lozenges commercial is going to go, I hate you. See? And after hating on God publicly, he can take one of those Father Flanagan's line of Lucy Lozenges to ease his smoke throat. We're working on it. I'm just a slacker. I'm going to run this right here. Let me do this right here for you guys, because I don't know if you've seen it. You're new to the show. I'm going to run this Christmas in Hell again for Cliff, just to piss him off. I'm not going to do it again. For Cliff, just to piss him off. Check this out. This is different, though. This is different. Where'd it go? There it is. Catholics, listen, guys. If you're here, I don't mean to.
Is your humble parish tired of constant litigation, drained by bloodthirsty lawyers sucking the collection plate dry? Well, finally, no more threats of jail time and public humiliation. Try Father Flanagan's line of inflatable altar boys. Cute little fellas, eyes and mouth wide with surprise, complete with lifelike tears. Father Flanagan's line of inflatable altar boys, coming to a Walmart near you.
I know. I said I wouldn't run it on the show. I know. I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry. Oh, hey, you're back. Well, the Almighty was smiting me for running the Catholic commercial again. It happens. No worries, though. Thankfully, I'm protected by the evil one. The evil one is actually, guys, I know you're not going to believe this. The evil one is in the chat. Watching. Waiting. Thinking. Probably thinking. You know how those females are. Now I sound like JD Vance. Back before JD Vance and all his ass baggery, before that, whenever I said or heard the word like females, I was thinking from like Quark. You know, and it was still misogynistic, but it was cute and funny somehow, and not, you know. Oh no! Dun, dun, dun. Ember, that's right. And then, of course, because whenever the God monster gets there, you know what it does? It gives this loving, reassuring. Yeah, that's usually what it does before it burns you in a pit of fire. Just thought about it. You know. I'm working on it, though. I'm working on it. Okay, let me go get Jack one more time as a special thank you to all of our super chatters for today. Normally, again, we don't get to see Jack. He doesn't show up on stream. He's very skittish. He's our light operator. I'm gonna be very quiet and very gentle. I'm gonna go get him, and we're gonna spend the last few minutes of the show before I shut the show off and it moves over to Bree's stream. I want to do that. So I'll be back. In case you guys are not sure, though, and if you're questioning, trying to decide, do I want to do that? Did I already do atheism? I think I did the atheism one. I don't want to do that one. I don't want to do that one. I don't want to do that one. I just did that one. Okay, well, let's do... No. Okay, no. Nah, we'll do atheism again. Sign up for atheism. It's good for the soul.
Life is complicated. These are trying times. There are many questions that need answering. Want to know what's going to help? Atheism. With atheism, you'll get rid of dogma, superstitions, and toxic thought patterns that are holding you back. You can drive while taking atheism, as well as use heavy machinery. In fact, drinking alcohol, fornicating, and Sunday mornings are far more enjoyable with atheism. However, there are side effects. Some evangelicals and fundamentalists will think you are possessed by the devil. But you don't have to worry, because you know the devil isn't real. Just like God. Wake up to your life. Believe in yourself. Believe in science. Atheism.
All right, so Jack is back, and Jack is very, here he is, Super Jack. Now, good morning, the Awfulest. Thank you for joining us. But I have a special for you guys. Okay, we're going to welcome you to the Wiggle Butt Zone. Welcome to the Wiggle Butt Zone. This is the Wiggle Butt Zone. As you can see, Daisy is already in the Wiggle Butt Zone. Jack we're going to Jack down into the Wiggle Butt Zone. Sadie's going to get into the Wiggle Butt Zone, and we're going to actually give out some treats to everybody here. Thank you guys for bearing with us as we do this. We don't normally do this, but puppy cam, right? Puppy, where are my puppies? Okay. All right. Is everybody here? Jack, you want a treat? Thank you for the trouble. He wants to sneak away. He's going to go do him. Because he's had enough trauma. Where's Bailey? Come here, Bailey. You want to show everybody and say hi to Bailey? Oh, come over here, Bailey. Bailey, over here. Good girl. Hey, Sadie. There you go. You going to go up? Up for Papa. Okay, good girl. There's for Sadie. Now, where's Ollie? Look at Ollie. Boy, Ollie really knows how to dance for his treat. There you go. Where Daisy doos. Hold on. Hey, Chomper. Chomper, no chomping. Chomper, no chomping. I've only got 7 fingers left already. Easy. You're doing a great job. Chomper, no chomping. Chomper, no chomping. Chomper, no chomping. Thank you. Okay, Bailey Bear. Come here, Bailey. Come here. Are you ready? Up, girl. Up pretty. You gonna do it pretty for Papa? Oh my God, look how gorgeous you are. Okay, Ollie, you my wonderful puppy. Did Ollie get a treat? Did Ollie get a treat? Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Thank you, all my puppies. You're so wonderful. Thank you. Okay. Thank you for bearing with me. Those are my wonderful puppy dogs. They are my technical team. As you can see, they scroll down here. That's Bailey, our script supervisor. Jack, our lighting operator. Daisy, the sound person. Ollie is our computer engineer. That's Jack right there. He's the one we brought him on the stream today. Thank you all for the super chats and getting Jack on the stream. Let me see if I can nice and loud here for you. They are so spoiled. Puppy Cam is fantastic. I love missing Puppy Cam. What? No, you can't have any more. No. You'll get all fat like Papa. Just in case you're curious, these are the 2 most food motivated. They are staring me down. One was not enough. Send help. So thank you all for joining us. Okay, guys, the stream is almost over here in just a few minutes. Bree over at Hiveside, her show will start. What I'm going to do is I'm going to end my show now and run my little credits. I want to thank you all. You're so wonderful for the super chats and just for showing up and subscribing, being part of the damnation. Welcome, my fellow burners. Thank you all. I hope you have a Merry Holidays, a Happy Christmas, all that business. Happy Festivus. Stay safe. Sin safely, my friends. Oh, before I go, I like to reread out the super chats. So let me do that before I go, okay? Let me read those out. Here we go. At the beginning of the show, Godless Scummer. Man, it was so nice to see you again. It's been a while. If you're still listening, nice to see you again. I know you had to go do that voodoo that you do so well, but thank you. Godless Scummer for £2 said, I was just watching Babylon 5 a few minutes ago because we was talking about that sort of thing. Left-handed Jedi for £5. Can I put this up on the screen? No, you guys, I think I can put this up. No, I can't. It's okay. For £5, Left-handed Jedi said the scene where Mr. Morton asks Veer what he wanted is classic. If you're not familiar with that, I may have to go watch just that episode. That's just so wonderful. Veer, Stephen First, if you're watching, I know you're not because you passed, sir. But anyway, that's a great episode. Thank you, Left-handed Jedi, for the $5. Paul Camish for £10 says he is currently seeking legal advice for his refund. However, his solicitor tells him it's his fault. Anyone know a good solicitor? I recommended, of course, Ollie, and I pointed him to Ollie. Ollie's the one, the little white Maltipoo, that's Ollie right there. He's in his business tie, ready for action, and he is now agreed to represent Paul Camish in his litigation for the original £10. So thank you, Paul, for looking into that. I just want you to know Ollie's fee is significant. Donald Trump's 34 convictions became a super channel, or became a member to the channel. Thank you very much. That was part of it. That's cool. For $5 or £5, Paul Camish said, Captain Jack it is. I think he meant Ollie. For the £5 for some treats as a down payment. Jack is the shy one. Ollie's the one down there in the photograph. But Jack does assist. He will assist. He'll keep the room nice and lit. That's for damn sure. Left-handed Jedi, still talking about Babylon 5 because I love me some Babylon 5, said for $2, said no one ever returns from Zahadum. But one did. More did, technically. Anyway, Left-handed Jedi says, you need to do a top 10 lists of gods better than the God of the Bible. I stole that shamelessly here on the show. I should put a little asterisk on the title of the show. This is, if you come up with a good idea, I'm going to steal it. I better hurry up. My stuff is going on here. I'm running over a show. Sean Alexander for $10 said, off topic, Doctor Who fans get a treat today on Disney Plus, the Doctor Who Christmas special. Don't miss that. Thank you, Sean Alexander, for the $10. Left-handed Jedi for $2 said, a day without blasphemy is like a day without sunshine. For $2, Mark, right-handed Sith Smith said, okay, let's see Jack. Mark, right-handed Smith Sith said, I can drop this with ease. And then Mark, right-handed Sith said, Dapper found out the hard way not to set goals like this. We get a Dapper show today and a Dapper in the tutu, thanks to me. So, guys, thank you all for the super chats. Go join that other show. Watch the thing. Click the link. Thank you all. You're wonderful. Have a wonderful holiday. Be safe out there. And take care. Send safely, my friends. Thank you, and have a great day.